After capturing and interrogating notorious hacker, Neumann Cascade, Hardcore discovered the identity of the man behind the alien self-theft. 'Twas none other than former war hero turned traitor, Colonel Bahamut. Following the intel received, Hardcore ventured into a forest filled with monstrous mutants and deadly machines, in order to infiltrate Bahamut's base, and put an end to his latest plot.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Closed Gate the Game, where we are going to be seeing what's behind door number 3, I guess. This is the end for you. That voice is stupid. It's too much like the general from before, I think. Whatever. Wrong button. I'm not gonna say it because people will meme the hell out of me. Damn! A trap! Just as we planned, Colonel. Doctor, what's going on? Just as you can see, the doctor has been assisting us. I am sick and tired of this weakling government. Having obtained something as magnificent as the alien cell, they squandered the opportunity by locking it away in a vault. The Colonel feels as I do, and will help me achieve my plans. Now I can carry on with my own dark experiments. He complains about... for a moment, I feel like I could somewhat justify his intentions, because he's against the government keeping the alien cell in captivity rather than utilizing it for its potential. And I could understand that to a degree, because obviously it's a risky thing to mess with, but he's okay with that because he feels the end results could justify the means. But then he refers to his plans as dark experiments, and he loses all... the word I wanted is escaping me. Not credibility, but... his initial statement implies that he could have good intentions, but then he just throws it all away with that one line. Why, you treacherous little... Well, Doctor, I will leave the rest up to you. And then he marches off. There's no way to escape. You must surrender peacefully. I will. Despite the fact that those guys could just shoot a bullet in my head any instant and it would be over, I will fight to the end. You poor fool. Now you will be prey for my experiments. And we will have that happen instead of just having these guards shoot you. And we dive right into a boss. Ha 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 ha! Behold this thing! Look how deadly it is as it flies around. It does nothing to defend itself. It just flies around. And flies around. And doesn't even attempt to get near you to attack. Oh no! How did it fail? Let's try these two things. Will these two things attack? Yes, they will. Because... oh, it actually does stuff. Impressive. It's definitely an improvement from... oh, jeez. I almost had myself trapped at the edge of the screen there. Ow! I saw that death coming. There we go. Oh no! Something that defends itself lost! Let's see what these things will create! Alright, it's this one. Aha! Behold it! Oh no, it lost! If only it had dropped all those deadly spores near you! Let's combine these things! Oh no! It's making you stronger! Oh, that was the worst! Oh, my experiments are such garbage! Here, let's combine these things into that! Oh no, it's dead! More! Throw more into the machine! Ha ha ha! Behold this thing! This thing will kill you! Oh no, it's dead! Throw in all the things! Overload the machine if you have to! This lady with the gun must be stopped! Oh no! Watch out! Oh no! Now this thing can actually be tricky if you don't have any weapons, because normal bullets won't pass through his legs. And the only way to hurt him is with the obvious weak spot underneath him. So unless you have a weapon like the laser that can pass through the legs, you have to actually get underneath him to deal damage. Stage clear! Just a weird boss gauntlet of wacky mutants. You can't run any further, Colonel Bahamut! A bit more time and I would have created the ultimate bioweapon. Terrible news! The alien cell is broken free! It's running amok and threatening the entire headquarters. Some of my voices are sounding too similar or not the same as they were before. I think it's because I'm wearing headphones. And so my own voice sounds off, and so it's kind of hard to gauge how it's sounding when I'm trying to do all these character voices. By the way, that computer in the background looks kind of like a front view of some bug robot, kind of like the machines in Mega Man in the first stage of Mega Man X1. Just its propeller is missing. Did I read that? I don't remember. What? It was stupid to proceed without the doctor. Run away! Ah! Now the people are exploding into alien monsters! Ah, if only we had not been stupid! If only we hadn't messed with this stuff that we shouldn't have messed with. Oh, that was close. Alright, I got my homing spread. It's not very strong, but it should help with enemies coming by surprise from behind. I think for this I want this. Switch back to shot one. Now we got these guys that come out of the wall. They shoot weird projectiles at you. But with a homing weapon, it's not too bad. Just gonna wait. Just gonna take it slow. You can't fire and move at the same time while on something like this. While climbing on walls or anything, really. I want this. Oh no, a second one! Oh jeez. I know homing would be more efficient for hitting this guy, but I just don't want to risk losing it if I slip up. Oh, this part. This is where it gets really hard. I don't know if I'll be able to get through this while talking. We gotta climb up this wall while enemies are just showing up constantly. And it's difficult because, as I was just explaining, when you're climbing, you can't move and shoot at the same time. So I have to keep pausing and aiming at these things. While also not letting the screen catch up. Sorry if the commentary is slowing down a bit, but I'm actually getting further into the game, so naturally it's becoming trickier to play and talk at the same time. What? I tried to slide. But I guess I accidentally didn't press down in time. I guess I jumped and then... I guess I pressed down and then jumped instead of... Okay, what? To be fair, I've never gotten that far in that boss before, I don't think. Alright, let's... Time looks good, so let's try again. I don't remember where the checkpoint is. So let's stick with Sheena for the moment. What weapons is it gonna give me? A and C. Oh, it sucks I don't have my homing weapons anymore. Just gotta manage these guys as they appear. Gotta keep moving. Ah! I don't know what I was thinking there with the laser. At the end, where I got hit. Those walls on the left also kind of look like faces, like the little, like the red parts are the eyes. Alright. Is this the final boss? It looks like it would be, but I honestly have no idea, because I've never gotten past this. Okay, that's a lot to keep track of. Looks like it could be the last boss. I'm out of water. Alright. Let me think. If it gives me weapons A and C, I'm gonna try Brownie. Yeah. Ah! I got trapped. Yeah, see, that's the nice thing about this weapon, is I can kind of sweep the battlefield. Whereas other machine guns wouldn't do that. It would just go in the 8 directions. The trade-off, though, is I can't quickly turn and shoot in the direction I want without releasing the button. At least I'm a slightly smaller target now. And this will hopefully help manage these things a bit better. Oh yeah, Brownie's definitely ideal for this. What's happening? I've never seen this before. I have no idea what to do. That's really fast. Ah, I pressed it too late. Jeez, that gets really fast. It's some tight timing. Last continue. And I'm sticking with Brownie for this. I know I haven't really shown off Fang at all, but I just don't think he would be useful for at this part. No! I got so focused on that guy on the left that I wasn't paying attention above, and now I lost my good weapon. Oh, that machine gun was really good against this first form of this boss, too. Hopefully the yo-yo will suffice. At least it's strong, so it should make the battle go quicker. I just hope it'll protect me from the projectiles, because that's my biggest concern. I'm not so concerned about dealing damage as much as I am just being protected. Oh, got rid of the hand. That's good. Yeah, just get rid of those things if you have to, Yo-Yo. This thing doesn't look like it can defend itself. I need to figure out the timing for that. I'm just gonna keep pressing the button instead. That way the orb stays on it more. Okay, this is the yo-yo. This does a lot of damage. The orb at the end of it, if there's any enemies on the screen, it will home in on them. But it doesn't stick to them like homing rockets because it has sort of its own momentum going. The blue string on it will also deal damage, but not as much as the very end. Got it! Is there more? Looks like it. Nope, stage clear. Is it? I've never seen this be- Ah, Bahamut's getting away! Quick, shoot him in the face! It looks like I lost this time, but I will be back. Next time we meet, the outcome will be far different. Ha! By the way, I'm really bothered by his cape. Not because the flowing in the wind looks weird or anything, but because the red has no texture. It's just a plain red color, as opposed to everything else that's super detailed, at least by Genesis standards. Ha! I'll take you on any time! Or you could have just shot him in the face, you know, instead of just standing there and letting him talk. But who'da thunk it? We actually beat the game. I know there are other endings, but I did it. I've never seen that ending before. The only ending I'd ever gotten was the monkey one showed earlier. And to be fair, part of the reason why I wanted to show that off was because I didn't expect to win. It's not too far-fetched though, I guess, because last week I was playing this game quite a bit. I had done several playthroughs over the course of a few days trying to beat it. And the furthest I got, at least on that particular path, was that alien boss, but I only got to the first form and died almost instantly on my last life, so fighting it here, I had no idea what to expect. Brownie was definitely the right choice. The damage from that yo-yo really helped, as well as the cover fire it provided. There you go! That's Contra Hardcore. There are other endings, but I don't know exactly what path needs to be taken at what point to trigger those, so we're just gonna leave it at that. And I hope this video came out well. It, at the very least, should be better than my Pokken video. Especially since it's following a couple other videos I attempted to make but failed. The first one was Mighty Bomb Jack. I was going to do a blind play of that for about 10-15 minutes. Forgot to record the footage. And the second one was Baseball on NES, which I recorded the footage, everything went adequately, but there were some audio issues. Particularly, I was forgetting to wear my headphones, so the microphone was picking up the TV. So I just scrapped that. Anyway, again, that was Contra Hardcore. This is still a demo series, so let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. I beat it! Alright, as a bonus real quick, just because I didn't really use him during that playthrough, and even when I did use him during the battle arena, all I had was his machine gun, so I thought just real quick for anybody who's never really seen this game before, I'd show off Fang's weapons just as a quick bonus. If he's got, first off, there's his machine gun. It gets a lot of coverage the further away it gets. It's also, I'm pretty sure, the strongest machine gun of all the characters. All his weapons are just about raw power, really. That's kind of his thing. Like, he's got, and then his B weapon is a punch. It hits hard and it has a wide vertical reach, but terrible horizontal. And this is moving. As you see, he cannot move and fire with this weapon at the same time, nor can he can duck with it. But even then, that's normal prone, and that's fine with that, so the ducking with that isn't as effective as using a standard gun. And also, he cannot aim it. He cannot aim it up, down, diagonally. It only goes left and right. And then he's got a flamethrower, which acts similarly to Brownie's machine gun, except it has very poor range. I'm pretty sure it's powerful though, like the rest of his weapons. I don't really use Fang very often, so I'm just guessing there. And then there's his D weapon, which also cannot aim. And you also cannot hold the fire button. You have to keep pressing the button to shoot it. But if you hold the button, it charges. You can move while holding the charge, and can fire off a super-powered shot that just decimates things. I was at the first mini-boss, the little orb thing that blows out of the wall, and it killed that guy in 2 hits. Fully charged, so it's really powerful, but it doesn't have the constant stream as the other weapons do. I also realized I didn't show off one of Brownie's weapons. which is you hold the button down and it creates a barrier around him of energy balls, and if an enemy touches those balls, they'll get damaged, but the ball will disappear. And if you let go of the button, it'll gather all the balls that are still around him and fire a homing shot at the enemy. And I'll just describe it because I don't feel like going all the way through the stage again just to show off the one weapon. Especially because, I don't know. Anyway, that's Contra Hardcore. Again, I'll see you guys next time.